Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our National Financial Campaign webinar. My name is Elaine and I'm from San Francisco Bay Area in California. It's a pleasure to meet you all online across the nation on this Saturday afternoon. Today, we have a great team to be here to introduce about our financial campaign. We have got Shirley from Boston area. Hi, Shirley.
Hello.
Hi, Landon from Canada. Hi, Landon. Lindy Bell from LA area. Keiko Dunlap from Orange County. And Grace Lee from Bay Area as well. Great. Good to see you guys. Okay, in the next hour, we would like to share about our campaign, why we are doing this, and how do we do it. We live in one of the wealthiest countries in the world. However, many families are still, you can see many families still struggle financially. Don't you agree? If you can look at the news recently, because of this recent COVID-19 event, we have seen many families are in financial difficulties already. Okay, so our campaign is actually to help people to understand how the financial literacy, how important it is to help us to build a strong financial foundation. So when event comes out like this, will not make us to be financial vulnerable. Our team, World System Builder, is beyond this national mission to educate millions of families. And our vision is to revolutionize the financial industry by resolving consumer dilemma, lack of understanding, lack of planning, and lack of support. About myself, I came from a humble background as many of immigrant families. I went to college in the United States and also worked in the high-tech industry for almost 2 decades. Okay, don't try to date me here. However, in my school life and in my career life, I have never learned about personal finance. I have no clue to how to manage my own finance until I came here. I'm grateful for all the knowledge I can learn from here and proud to say I am my own money manager. Without further ado, I would like to introduce today's speaker. She is a mentor to me when I first joined this campaign and started this business here. She is one of the few who I know who is always passionate about life and about people. She owns 3 master's degrees and 1 MBA degree, and also used to work at a managerial position in company in IBM and Adobe. Now she is an entrepreneur. With a short period of time, she has built a strong team here and a solid business. She is well known for her passion in educating and helping families achieving their financial goals. So please join me to welcome Pingping Medley.
Thank you, Elaine. Good afternoon, everyone. So this is a Pingping in my home in the Bay Area in California. It's my great pleasure to share with you today about what is financial literacy, what this campaign we're doing about, right? So even though, as Elaine mentioned, I went to school, get many degrees, but when I came to this Bay Area and with my family, I have 2 kids. My daughter is 13, my son is 10. I feel I don't really know how can I make sure I can support my kids go to college. I don't know how can I make sure I can retire in this country. And I had no idea, what is the 401k, what is ARA, Roth IRA, and I didn't know many things. Luckily, I came to this platform and I learned a lot of information about personal finance and learn how I help my children go to college, how the college financial aid works. As I learning it, I realized that many other people didn't understand this either. So that is why after I learned it and I start to share this campaign with many people. And so this is the campaign we're doing. We actually bring our education workshop to many places to share with people in school, in hospital, in university, in corporate, or even FBI. Not only that, we not only do education, we also do a lot of fun things, and we travel together together and every year with our family and friends and our partners. Okay, so we have a 2 minutes of video. I know a lot of people probably have a question in your mind right now. So who you are actually, right? So what do you actually do? So I want to show you a 2-minute video just to get you started and what we do and who we are here. All right, so let's watch the video. Video is getting ready. I want to share with you about our campaign website. Okay, so you can see that on this website we have many location, and to teach all the different workshops. Okay, and also, and you see all the dot on here, and every location you can go to the workshop. Okay, so and all the location have a workshop that you can go to, and we used to teach all our workshop, okay, on this location, but now because of this quarantine, and luckily we can actually learn all the workshop online and not in the location anymore. Okay, so you can see every dot here on this website is used to be a financial center. We offer our education. Okay, so now you can see that every location I click, you can see the address, you can see the name, okay, and then you can see the workshop time. So this is our website, okay, that you can see here, okay, and also, and you can go to the website and you can watch the photo and the video. So it's a Oh, okay. All right. So, and as our video is getting ready, I want to just show you a little bit more on our website. So you can go to this worldsystembuilder.com. Okay, then you can see there's a lot of video on this website and a photo as well. Okay, so then you can watch many video in the past. Okay, and all the different events and the trips we go to, like a China trip, Italy trip, Israel trip. Okay, so and not only that, okay, so people talk about, so why you guys are not just doing education and also do this trip? Because when we do all this travel, we can actually bring our family, our friends all together. Like I brought my not only my kids to all the trip, but also my parents and my parents-in-law, my sister's family. What we're doing is actually building a community. Okay, so whoever using the Facebook, just let you know, we have a Facebook community. Okay, I want to show you here. Okay, so Facebook, we have a private group. Okay, so whoever have a Facebook account, okay, you can have whoever invite you to have, invite you to this group. So you can see this WSB community. Okay, we focus on the National Financial Literacy Campaign to empower every family and learning financial knowledge and helping their own family. And here we have 61,555 members so far. If you go into this community, you can see people from different locations in United States and Canada, and you can see their post and the live post almost every hour. You can see, somebody is doing the web class. Okay, somebody is having a meeting. Okay, and so a lot of information, just like a live CAN live, right? And posting here. Okay, so I also, have a few of my favorite posts here. I want to show you. Okay, so here we go. So I want to show you a few posts that I like. Okay, for example, as I mentioned, our workshop actually was taught in Harvard University. So on the left side, okay, so one of the professor, even though she got 5 different degrees in Harvard, but she realized she never got to learn this personal finance. And that is why, and she wants to promote our, financial education in the Harvard University. Okay, on the right side, you can see even in FBI. Okay, so in FBI, they also realize a lot of people have never, got to learn the personal finance, and now so they can take the financial literacy education from us. And also, you can see in Columbia University, they also use all our workshop in their university, and you can see the pictures from right side. Okay, so this is in their classroom. But what can we get, right, from all this, education? What's the ultimate goal? Then you can see that, so here on the left side, So for example, Van, okay, from Vancouver, okay, and he found out after he learned all of this knowledge, he can get rid of all his student loan. Okay, and then on the right side, Ho Kim, which is he is a Korean, and he found after learning those knowledge, he realized he shouldn't spend all this money on luxurious cars or dining out, right? And many things may not really need it. Now he saved all this money, and now he can get out of all this debt. So no more mortgage and no more credit card. Okay, not only that, right? So people can also have a part-time income. So you can see that Anne, okay, so Anne used to work in a hotel and part-time working here because he want to help her son go to the college, right? And without student loan. So part-time here, she was making $150,000 a year. So now after 22 years of working at a hotel, and so she finally quit her job, right, from hotel and the full-time in our platform. On the right side is our leader, so Dr. Zongxi, right? So he shared about the Israel super trip, one of the trip we went to. Okay, so that was last year, 2019. We brought 5,000 people to Israel, and so he shared about 10 years ago only 11 people went to event, and now with more than 200 people go to this Israel trip together. So okay, let me go to the website again. Okay, so you can, like I mentioned, so I'm gonna try to just play this video here, see if that can show it. All right, so welcome to our WSP financial literacy campaign, right? So as I mentioned, so that was a short video just to give you an idea who we are, what we do, give you a sense of what this community we're building. We want to help every family connect with each other and have a good memory, can enjoy the life, and so that you can bring your family, your parents, your kids all together. But how do we achieve that? So what is this financial literacy about? So we have our own book and our own workshop. And with this book, okay, so we can share a lot of knowledge. And with this book, we actually have 4 different languages, okay? So we have English, we have Chinese, we have Vietnamese, and Spanish. Okay, so I want to invite, okay, one of a new team member in my team, and Grace, and so she can she actually just started as a a single mom about 2 years ago, and she always come, she works 6 days every week. But she always come and learning all this financial knowledge, and I want her share from her point of view what she learned from this information. So all right. So, and Grace, can you come over here and share with everyone? So I am
Hi
going
everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you, Pingping, for introduce. I'm so honored to be here to share a little bit about my background. So Pingping just say I used to be single mom before I joined this platform. So that time my son is 6 years older. I was dental office working 6 days. So working very hard, and then I try my best to get all dental assistant license. Hopefully can get high pay. But we are living in Bay Area. That money not enough to cover my life expense. So you know what? I want to let my son go to some after school program like the piano, like kung fu or other thing want to help him to do. Also, I want to bring him come back to China. So this is I want to hopefully can make extra income like 1,000 or 2,000 per month. So this is my dream, But since God give me this great opportunity, so I came here to learn a lot of financial knowledge. And then now how can I do this? How can I make money from here at the same time learn the knowledge? I could like to share some what I learned from this platform. Okay.
all right. Maybe.
So this is a Saving Your Future book. So you know what? I speak barely English, but they have the Chinese also, and they have Spanish, they have Vietnamese, 4 different languages we use. So for this book, we have copies in print over 1.5 million. We deliver this knowledge to university, like Columbia University, Harvard University. We do that, and then we deliver this knowledge to church, hospital, community, even someone's home. And also I did at my dental office to share with my colleagues. So I want to share some knowledge about this book, basically talking about the principle of building financial foundation. So this talking about the basic principle of building a financial foundation. Can you see this?
Okay, let me switch a camera.
Let me introduce this book, what I learned from this book. Okay, so this book is Saving Your Future, talking about basic principle of building a financial foundations. So far, we have over 1.5 million copies in print. We have Vietnamese, Spanish, and Chinese, so 4 different languages. Even you don't speak English, it's no problem, I speak better English. So I want to share something with you. First of all, table of contents. This talking about what is the financial foundations, how to understand how money works. So what is the tax now, tax later, tax advance? How can you build a wealthy? How can you do debt management? So other part is S code. So what is the wealthy code? So other part is life insurance. So I don't know, do you know how much life insurance do you need? How to buy life insurance? Why you need the life insurance? Just like the car insurance, house insurance. So life insurance is very important for every family. So, but how can you choose the right one? So here has some introduction. And then other part about the investment part, like the stock, bonds, mutual funds, how mutual fund works, what is the mutual fund fees and the expenses. And the other is like the what is the asset allocation, dollar cost averaging. So other part is retirement part. So like what is IRA, Roth IRA, simple IRA, SIPP IRA. So what is the tax-free saving account? So who need those IRAs? Other solution is Medicare. So we know whose age up to over 65, they need to use Medicare and then long-term care. Estate planning, wealth, and trust. I want to share a few my favorite pages with you guys. What I learned from here. So here is talking about rate of return, the power of compound interest. This means is rule of 72. This rule discovered by famous Albert Einstein. So take 72 and divide it by the rate of return. The answer is the number of years it takes to double your money. For example, if interest rate 6%, that means 72 divided 6 equals 12. If your initial amount 10,000, that means it's 12 years your money will going to double. 10,000 become 20,000. After 12 years, 20,000 become 40,000. So if your interest rate 8%, that means 72 divided 8 equals 9. Same amount, 10,000. Every 9 years, your money going to double. 10,000 become 20,000. And then other 9 years, 20,000 become 40,000. And then other 9 years, 40,000 become 80,000. So you will see if you can think about if your money from banking, from CD, do you know your interest rate? If you know that, and then you use 72 divide your interest rate, and then you know how many years your money going to double. And then other page I want to share with you is last page, talking about how to save money. This is my favorite part, you know what? So I learned from here. After I learned, I start to saving my account. I cut down my expense. So how can I do it? So number one, they teach me increase cash flow. So make more money when you can, while you can have multiple sources of income. So far, I still working dental assistant, but I part-time making money here. So now my income, part-time income here more than my dental assistant full-time job. I so thanks for God give me this wonderful opportunity, you know. Also spend less. Since I learned this knowledge here, I cut down my shopping times. I cut down some expenses. So I start to save some money for my future retire, you know, and then reduce your debt and the liabilities, and then understand how money works. So this very important, how to understand money works. So we have those workshop class. Other is about have a financial goal, set up a plan of actions. So those things I learned from here. So today my financial is freedom. Also I'm time freedom. So thank you. This is my sharing.
All right, thank you, thank you, Grace. So as you can see, Grace even as a part-timer, right, and started a single mom, working 6 days every week. She was able to come here to learn, not only with the books, right? We have 4 different languages. We also have our, workshop, right, that is designed for this campaign. So think about, is your money controlling you, or do you control your money? In this workshop, we want to teach everyone, learn how to make money work better for you, find and save more money, understand investment and build wealth, protect and preserve your money, and become your own money manager. And by these are, our, systematic design workshop. For example, workshop 1, how do you increase cash flow and manage your debt? And workshop 2, how can you build a strong financial foundation? And workshop 3, how do you build wealth and asset accumulation? Workshop 4, retirement planning and wealth preservation. Workshop 5, and how do you build a business in the financial industry, right? So let me just show you a few examples. For example, in workshop 1, people say they cannot find money. They are not able to save any money. And we have 26 areas that you can evaluate, maybe can find money to save, right? So when you take this workshop, you can follow the instructor and see, where do you spend your money? Is there anywhere you can find it, right? To find some money to save. Workshop 2, we talk about the financial foundation, right? So if you learn what is the X curve, what these two curves mean, and how do you build it, and what is the financial foundation step by step. Or if you learn the different kinds of life insurance, and do you know, there are 5 different kinds, and how these 5 different kinds different, right? And which one is really good for you. And then in workshop 3, for example, Grace just shared rule of 72. And after you learn, do you know how to apply it? If you know your interest rate is 2%, how long it will take for your money to double? What about 6%? What about 10%? So you can actually apply those knowledge. And what about the dollar cost averaging? What is the asset allocation? You can learn in the workshop with the teacher. And also, what is a mutual fund? How does it work, right? And also in workshop 4, we talk about retirement planning. And I didn't know anything about ARA and Roth IRA. What are different accounts, and what can roll over, what cannot roll over? What is the maximum contribution? And also, for Medicare, right, people older than 65, and the different supplement plans, which one, each of those plans have, which one you should choose. And what about living will? What about living trust, power attorney, healthcare derivative? And then once you take this class and follow the instructor, can you follow this and see, what are exactly, each of this kind mean? So these are the different information that we can learn in those workshop, as I mentioned. So in this workshop, and you can have, all those follow the instructor and teach, and then do the homework and then practice, see if you can find money to save and use different vehicles. So that's how we not only sharing the knowledge, but also helping every family learning how to apply those knowledge so that the knowledge can actually become yours. Okay, so that is all those different workshops that we teach, okay, and help every family to understand. So now you have basic understanding now, right? So what we do and what kind of a knowledge we teach. And a lot of people will ask, so what is the reason, right? So why you do it, what you are actually doing. So I want to share with you, so what we're doing is building a new industry. So what do I mean by building a new industry? Okay, so think about the old financial industry. Okay, so old financial industry is something designed for wealthy families. So if you go to Merrill Lynch, right, so a lot of those are high-end big name. When you go there, they want to know, okay, so first, do you have like a $500,000 investable asset? Do you have a 2 or 3 million asset? Then they will, sit down with you and help you manage your money, right? So that is why, for example, a lot of a young generation, they just started working to make good income, but they don't have a lot of asset. They don't get really help. Or, people don't even make a good income. So they never get educated, even for myself. Even though me and my husband together, right, we have 8 different degrees, but nobody come from the old financial industry, came to us and educate us. How can I save my tax? How can I help my kids go to college? How can I retire? And I learned everything here. And not many people get this opportunity. So many people need to learn though. And how can we help so many people? The best way is to offer the education to them so that they can learn for themselves. That's about the national campaign of financial literacy. So this is why we're doing it. Okay, so think about, what's happening around us, right? So, just because of the coronavirus, probably a lot of people are going to lose job already, right? And not to mention, even before that, because of the AI and also, a lot of a job outsourced, small business cannot be, and this year small business can be even tougher now, right? So think about how many restaurants are going to close, how many service, right? Hair salon, and they are suffering. And so in the past, we can work for 40 years and then we can retire comfortably. But nowadays, and not many people can do that. And also younger people can find even harder to find a job. And there are 3 crises happening in United States. First one is retirement crisis, right? In the past, we can have a company pension and the social security and a personal saving to retire. But how many people have a pension today? Very, very few, right? And social security, is that gonna be enough? Right, just $1,000 or $2,000 a month, what that can do. Okay, so and then we're gonna rely on personal saving. Then how many people have saved enough? If we retire at 65, we live all the way to 85. So that means at least 20 years of the living cost. And do we have enough money? And second is education, and that is why I came. So my kids, right? So I want to support my kids go to good college, and I was surprised to see how expensive the college is in United States. And I was wondering, how can people even, afford that? And even for family of us, we both, my husband and me, I was a manager in a big corporation as well. Even a family like our family feel so struggling and to pay for the college. How many other people gonna have that hard time? And I found a student loan today is more than car loan and a credit card loan combined together, right? So, I read a report, even former President Obama finally paid off his student loan just 5 years before he became president. And think about, how I don't want my kids go to college with student loan. And not to mention the spending crisis as well. All this community, all this email and the mail we receive every day is tell you, hey, spend your money, right? And you need this, you need that, or this holiday or that holiday. So it's all about spending. And also we love spending. It always make you happy when you spend your money. But do we really spend the money belong to us and buy things we really need, right? Unfortunately, a lot of people, they just spend money they don't have and buy things they don't need and impress people they don't even like. So that is a crisis happening. So what is your situation right now? I think about what was my situation before I started learning all of this. Well, maybe I didn't have problem paying my bill, but I was really worried about my career, right? So in the corporation, I don't see where I will be after 10 or 20 years. Do I really able to save enough for my retirement and for my children? And they grew up so fast. And also, how can I support my parents? I feel, a lot of us, we work hard every day, right? And busy, and go to work and cooking, cleaning, laundry, and but we never really think about are we making enough? We're like in this financial trap. So that is why it's very ironic. We live in one of the wealthiest country in the world, yet many people still have money problem. And we work hard all our lives, but they still can retire poor. So, and a lot of people have so much debt. I have met so many people, they're working hard every day, they still cannot, just pay off their debt and become that become part of the life. And all of this, I think, is because of lack of financial knowledge. And we don't have much and just don't know much, right? So think about, we have some financial account, maybe 401k, maybe bank statement, mutual fund. We have no idea how to read it. Is that going to be enough for my retirement? Or we buy an insurance, we have no idea, we just put it in the closet and we don't know what kind of insurance, what is the protection? Is that going to give us enough protection? And also, a lot of people do not have living well or living trust to protect our asset and our kids. And I was in every single one of this bullet. And so I didn't know any of this. I learned everything here. And I feel this is a knowledge that every family deserves to know. That is why we believe in the financial education. We want to have everyone understand how to make your money and how do you save your money. right? And how do you grow your money? How to accumulate, right? And protect your money. Knowing less can cost you more. Think about whatever is your job or career today. You might be engineer, you might be a doctor or a nurse, or you may be accountant, right? So whatever you do, and you probably spend many years to learn in the school to get that degree or finally get the job, right? How many years you spend? But think about how many years you actually spend to learn how to manage the money you got, right? So we should also spend some time to learning some basics, okay, to save a fortune. You will never be free until you're financially free. So we have this mission to motivate everyone to understand how money works, okay? Have a financial goal and plan for the future. People don't plan to fail, they just fail to plan. And a lot of time I see people end up, and when they retire, they end up at a different level of the life. And I feel, just because of a lack of planning. We want everyone cut down their expenses and reduce the liability, right? And increase your cash flow, earn more income, right? Sometimes we feel so stressful because we only have one single income source. But how about have a multiple source of income? So that you won't be worried. And think about it, this year, so many business owner or people even lose job. Quite a few of my previous IBM co-worker or my MBA classmate, they already get laid off. And they're so stressful because that was the only income they have. And now the whole family rely on that income. They're all stressful. And why not have a more source of income? Embrace change and be certain in a certain time. I feel, so many people, I look at them, why they're successful, because they dare to change. They always embrace change, and that's how they become successful. And everyone can control your own future. That is why we launched this financial literacy campaign with a book and a workshop, because the goal is we want to educate 1 million families, okay? And so far we have almost 700,000, okay? So this is a workshop that I mentioned. So when people take this workshop, or many other people just like Grace, they come here, learn, they take the workshop, then they can choose a solution, because we not only teach the knowledge and the strategy, but also we offer solutions, right? If you just take class, take some knowledge, nothing gonna change to your family. Nothing gonna change to your financial status. Only if you learn how to use different solutions. Okay, implement those tools. So in this new era, okay, so it's a very innovative concept, okay, because before, right, so you just rely on other experts to do it for you, but nowadays you have to learn for yourself. So we want everyone get educated about the personal finance. Not only that, we give you access to hundreds of different product solutions in financial industry. We are the Costco in financial industry. But normally when you go to Costco, you know what you're gonna choose, what do you need, what brand you want. But when you enter the financial Costco, very few people know how to choose, right? How many people know what is ING? What is Prudential? What about Nationwide? What about Transamerica, JP Morgan, Fidelity, the American Fund, right? Jackson National. And people have no idea. So that is why we offer all this training, so that you can learn, that you can choose the different tools, okay, to manage your money. Not only that, okay, you can also get licensed and earn part-time income, just like Grace, okay? So you can get licensed while you're learning, and you can make money as well. Think about when you're learning in the college, where you pay a lot of tuition, but did you make money? But here, when you're learning, and you can make income as well. So you can learn and earn at the same time. So why this is a new industry is actually the distribution revolution in the financial industry. Think about in each industry today, who is the biggest winner, right? Let's say retail industry. And the biggest winner might be Costco, Amazon. These are not a product company. They're distribution channel. So they distribute all this different product and the company's product, right? So they're not just selling one product. They have everything. Similar concept in the financial industry. So we offer everything here. So in the financial industry, and give you solution and give you training to choose. So that is a new revolution in the financial industry. So there are two ways you can make it big, right? So one way, you have a lot of money work for you, just like Warren Buffett, right? You can have a few $100 million and have interest every year, but I don't, and many family don't. but we can use second way. You can help a lot of family make more money, then you can make more money as well. So let's say somebody keep their money in the bank, right? What is the interest right now, right? So, so interest rate now reduced to 0. They are not gaining anything. If you apply rule of 72, that money gonna never double when they pass away. So how can they retire? If we can help them put this somewhere, this money can double, let's say every 12 years, right? And they can have more money to retire. So this is how we help a lot of people make more money. Okay, so this is a new revolution. So in 2016, we have about 4,700 people make more than 100,000 income. So not to mention a lot of them still part-time, just like Grace, right? So a lot of people part-time and some people full-time, they were able to make good income, get out of debt, start to have some saving, or become financially independent. So our company, Work Financial Group, is part of Transamerica. So developed this system with over 35 years because of the system. And that's why everyone can do it. So for example, when I started, even for me, even though I started finance in MBA, I still didn't know much about personal finance. So I came here as a trainee, learn everything about the financial literacy, right? So, and every step, their trainer be with me and teach me and coach me. So then eventually I become trainer because after I learn everything, I become trainer. I can train new people, train new trainee as well. And when I train the new trainee, I become a builder. So I can build this franchise store, right? Outlet. I can build outlet in the financial industry. I become a builder. So after I build one outlet, I can build second outlet. I can build a third outlet, right? More I build, right? More income I can earn as well. Then I become system builder. So this is how system works. And not only that, we also mentioned at the beginning, we travel every year. This is one of my favorite part. I can see the world and bring my kids, my family. My son and the daughter started to traveling the world with us when they were in elementary school. And my son calculated in this 5.5 years, and we have been to 13 different countries. And think about how many other kids have, this opportunity, right? So I'm very, very proud that I can provide this for my family so that my children can grow up with a totally different experience. Happy travel bring you happy family. And not only bring my kids, I bring my parents-in-law, bring my parents and a sister as well. So life is all about choices. What will your future look like 5 years from now? Right? So think about 5.5 years ago. I didn't know. I paid $100, become a member. I thought I'd just come here, learn some knowledge. And I never knew. Later on, I got licensed. I started to earn part-time income. And then later on, I even quit my job to be here full-time, become entrepreneur to build my own business here. What about you? And what you are doing? And 5 years later, where that gonna bring you to? What is your goal? And that can what you're doing right now help you achieve the goal. So we want to encourage everyone, come here, learn how money works, right? Makes extra income and build your own future. Maybe it could potentially can build some residual income, maybe build a team. I never could imagine I can build my own team here. I'm very, very happy that this platform gave me this opportunity. And also I can be part of something so big, a lot bigger than myself. I can impact many, many other families' life and help them achieve a better future. And so I like this quote from Bill Gates: if you're born poor, it's not your mistake. However, if you die poor, that is your mistake because you can choose, right? And there are many, many choices. That's how the life is different. So I want to encourage everyone, join our cause, okay, to fight the debt, financial insecurity, and financial illiteracy. Our mission is to build and protect the wealth for families. Okay, we want to help family move from financial insecurity into financial independence. Okay, even if we have 1 million associates, we're still far away because the middle class in the United States is at least over 200 million population. So we need a lot of hands to join our cause and to share this education campaign with more families. So lastly, I want to share this quote from the founder of our system, Xuan Nguyen. So he said, find something you believe in and put your life to fight for it. I feel I'm so lucky I found what I believe in, and now I can put my life and heart to fight for it. So what about you? Have you found something that worth your time? And think about how much longer we're gonna have before we retire. Did we find something worth we to fight for? And then consider what is happening today. So many people out there need our help. They need hope. And we are the one, we can bring the hope to them, and we can be the light in their life. Okay, so I want to invite a few, guests. Okay, so they're campaigner with us. I want them share, okay, after they join our campaign and what they learn and why they are here. Okay, so first of all, I want to invite Keiko from Orange County. Keiko, you there?
Hi. Yes. Hi.
All
Hi, everyone. My name is Keiko Dunlap. I'm originally from Japan, and then I live in Orange County, California. I used to work apparel industry for about 25 years. And then during the year, I was laid off twice. And then I was worried because I didn't know about money, and then and then I learned the job is not secure here. And so, and then when my son was college age, I attended the college seminar, and then that's how I met the Pingping. And then that was a wake-up call for me. I joined the campaign and shared the knowledge. I used to hate dealing with money, and I used to hate looking at my financial statement. But with those workshop and education, I don't have a fear. And then I got the protection for my family. And then I learned how to manage my retirement. So, and that was a relief for me. And then I got the peace in mind. So I know like my friend and a coworker, and then lots of people are same as me. They work so hard, so many years, trying to make a career, but still you can lose a job anytime. And then they don't know how to grow their money better, and then they retire poor. So, and so as I learned this platform more, I wanted to share my experience with the people and not the benefit of myself. And then I'm not the outgoing person, and then my English is not good, but I like this campaign. I learn and then share the knowledge and then help people. I believe this financial campaign, and the financial campaign and the financial knowledge can help a lot of people. That is my sharing. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Keiko. So Keiko, just started learning the knowledge and get her own family good plan. And now she want to share with more people. And then secondly, I want to introduce Lindy Bell from LA. So Lindy also have an MBA degree and used to be a director from corporate and later on quit her job. So why? I want Lindy share with everyone. Welcome, Lindy. Oh, you're muted.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm very glad to see you all here. As Pingping introduced, my name is Lindy Bell. I have an MBA in finance. I thought I was, pretty financially knowledgeable, And until the day I was trying to plan for my kids' college, I realized that I was very lack of family financial knowledge. Luckily, that 5.5 years ago, I was attending one of the workshops that you probably have a chance to attend in the future. I learned so much knowledge, and I decided to join the organization and to learn more knowledge. Not only that, I think this is a great platform, give me a chance not only learn the knowledge and also, start my career. Coming from corporate background, I was, working in the corporate for over 10 years. I worked my way from from assistant all the way to director, and bring the business company with Walmart from 40 million to 100 million. I feel like I really hit my glass ceiling. I was always wondering, where is the future? How far can I go? I have no place to grow anymore. And I kept asking myself, it is why I came to the United States as a fourth generation immigrant. It says my American dream. Really, I joined this organization and learned the knowledge, and I realized that this also gave me the chance to start my career. Being in business for like only 1 year, and my part-time income already actually hit the over my full-time job income is already hit a 6-figure. So part-time. And then I decided to quit my job, and I went full-time since 2016. Being in this business for only 3 years, I already hit my $250,000 ring. And I achieved like exponential income growth in this organization from this platform, and which I have never thought when I was in corporate. So really appreciate this platform give me the opportunity not only acquire the knowledge, and also from the employee to become an entrepreneur. And also we were able to help others to achieve their dreams, and also help them to from financial insecure to financial freedom. So that's something I want to share. I really appreciate Pingping give me this opportunity. I hope you can all learn and make the wise choice and grow your business from this platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Lindy. Right, so Lindy is a very, very capable woman, right? She was very successful in the corporate already, but hit the glass ceiling. And this platform will give her unlimited growth potential, right? Then she can build a bigger career. Okay, thank you for sharing, Lindy.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and I'm very happy today. I also invite a special, campaigner far away from Boston, East Coast, Shirley. So I wanted to, Shirley share with us. So Shirley used to be a CPA, and she was very successful, making 6-figure income in her previous career already. But she came here and quit her job, and now building a big business here as well. Okay. And also another one from Vancouver, and I want to share. Shirley, you go first.
All right, thank you. Can you hear me, Pingping?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Pingping. You did a wonderful job. I learned a lot from you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shirley Chang. I'm from Boston. And like Pingping mentioned, my background is actually CPA. I have been in the organization for over 9 years now. And I remember back 9 years ago, how I first started, I actually just want to learn some financial knowledge. You would think as a CPA, I should know a lot, right? I actually got a lot of questions. People have tax questions and financial questions, and people usually come to me. But believe it or not, as a CPA, I didn't know too much about personal finance. So that's why when somebody approached me 9 years ago, and I was very interested just to pay the $100 just to join the platform to learn, okay? And as I learning more and more, I realized this is actually a very good opportunity. And there's so much information I didn't know, and there's so much information that people around me, they should really know. And later on, not only I was able to really help my families, but also at the same time, I became financial professional. So I actually did a part-time for about 3 years. So, and also in addition to that, I didn't actually mention that to you, Pingping, I also have 3 kids. So as an audit manager back then in corporate and having 3 kids at the same time, it was not easy for me to manage. So I really appreciate the flexibility that company giving us. Even though with that kind of situation, my job was very busy, I was really able to manage that. So the first year when I was part-time, I was able to make about 20,000. And the second year, I was able to make about 50. And third year, I was able to make about 70,000 just on a part-time basis. And in addition, taking care of the kids, right, as a full-time mom. And then in like 2014, and it was really a turning point for me. And I realized that, you know, this is such a wonderful platform and there's so many people out there I want to help out. So I decided to quit my full-time job and to become full-time here at the company. And right after I quit my job, in 7 months, I was able to make a 6-figure income to replace my corporate job. And a year after, I was able to double my income. And right now, I'm really so happy and glad. And through a lot of teamwork, we actually together are able to actually serve clients over 25 different states. And not only that, you know, we have also our team associates, our licensed professionals across so many different states. So myself currently located in Boston. So we have 2 offices here in Boston area. We also have 1 office in Oklahoma. We have 1 office in New York. We're also building Florida right now, Seattle, California, Chicago, and Maine. So I can really see that everywhere you go, there's so many people need our help, and especially during this time. You're watching so many newses and things like that. And I'm really grateful because of the platform, you know, our family, we still have a peace of mind, okay? Because we know how to take care of ourselves, okay? So I really urge all of you guys, and then, you know, take the opportunity. I agree, life is all about choices. And I also believe a crisis can also turn into an opportunity. I think this is the best time you want to grab the opportunity for yourself, and don't delay, okay? Join us, join our campaign. That's all I want to share. Thank you, Pingping.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shirley. Right, so Shirley started, you know, using this only part-time income as a plan B, and later on this plan B become the plan A, right? Become the career, and helping many families develop so many office. So proud of you, Shirley. Super mom, 3 kids. I didn't know. So and our, you know, last campaigner I want to introduce. Okay, so Landon 40 is from Vancouver, Canada. Okay, so we have you know, campaigners all over North America. You know, I didn't know, you know, he's only just over 30. I'm so jealous, and he's so young and also already become successful campaigner and entrepreneur in our platform. So let's hear Landon's story. Let's welcome Landon. Unmute yourself, Landon.
Hi, Pingping, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, fantastic. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me on here. It's a real pleasure. I thought Shirley was under 30 as well, so that's incredible. A little bit about my background. I'm quite different, I think, than most people that were able to share. I actually started when I was 19 years old. That's when I heard about this opportunity. That was in March of 2008. And my background was construction. I did not go to university right out of school. I had no clue what I wanted to do. So I got into the trades, and I thought I would start a business in construction. And I remember one day, March 2008, my aunt came over to my house to be able to share this WFG story. And she talked about how there was a company that was helping families to save money and pay less tax and be able to plan for the future. And so she helped my aunt and uncle out with a financial plan. And at the time, she was a full-time paramedic, but part-time she was working with WFG. So I just remember her sharing this good information with my aunt and my uncle. And then she said, this is a fantastic business. And I'm still keeping my full-time job, but I'm making an incredible part-time income. And she told her sister, who's my auntie, why don't you do this with me? And I said, hey, if you 2 girls are going to do this, then could I do this as well? And so, you know, I kind of jumped up from the couch and said, you know, give me a shot as well. And at the time, I was 19 years old. And I remember, you know, just back then, I really was looking for an opportunity. I wanted something to do better in my life. I wanted to, you know, to kind of break the cycle that I grew up in. I never wanted to have that financial stress. I wanted to be my own boss, to have control of my time, to run a business, but I really wasn't sure what I could do. I never had money that I could go and buy a franchise. I never had the experience I could go and start a business. So I was looking, and when WFG came across my lap, I said, I'm going to give it a shot. And Pingping, I just remember from day one, as soon as I started to learn the concepts and the strategies, it blew my mind what I never knew about finance. And I just realized that most people, my friends, my family, the people that I haven't even met yet, they're in the same spot as me. Having gone through the entire school system in Canada, I learned nothing about money. And you go and get a job and your employer doesn't teach you anything about money. And you walk into the bank, and do banks want you to get out of debt or stay in debt? Stay in debt, right? And so they're not going to teach you about money. And so I took this as an opportunity, and on a part-time basis, I started off, and I'll tell you, Pingping, within 4 months, I was able to quit my full-time job because this was just an awesome business. I loved it from day one. I could share with a family, I could help them out, I could make some good income. And I said, why am I working for someone else? Trading my time for dollars when I could be building a business. And 12 years later, we have an incredible business. I'm 31 years old right now, and I'm married with 2 crazy children as well. And, life is so much fun. WFG has just given me the opportunity to be able to travel the world with my family. I think when I never got a passport till I was 20 years old, right? And I look at my daughter, she's 3 years old, and this is her 3rd time she's been to Hawaii. She's been to Italy, to just Mexico probably 6 or 7 times. And I just think what an opportunity to be able to be in a business that impacts families. So every day I get to wake up and do something that's meaningful, that really has value. But at the same time, I'm in a business that I completely control my time, right? I'm in something that I get to spend time with my family, and I get to travel, and I get to, have the financial independence that I never thought I would have. And we had that before 30. So I'm just so grateful for this platform, especially for WSB. With this financial education platform, we are doing something right now that no one else is doing. And that's bringing financial education to an industry that has typically just been about financial sales and selling people a product. So I'm so excited right now. Even though we're in a challenging time, our futures never looked brighter because of really what we have our hands on this opportunity. So thank you so much for bringing me part of this, Pingping. And a message for everyone out here is, on a worst case scenario, get a financial education. Nobody cares more about your money than you do. Not the bank, not your employer, not a salesperson. So as a first step, take control and really learn how to be your own money manager. And if it evolves from there, and if you like the information that you learn, and you think that more people deserve that education as well, then learn how you can share that and earn some income at the same time. So I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Landon. That's a great sharing. I'm so inspired by you. I think that gives a lot of young people hope, right? So, the education we get here, I think it's a real education. So, of course, you learn a lot of things in the school. What that can really maybe just help you get a job. And that's why so many people, even if they have a job, they still don't know what to do with their money, how to become the financially free. And then someone like Landon, right, because of this opportunity, changed his life and his family, right, they were able to achieve financial freedom at 31. I'm so proud of you, and I hope more young people can follow his steps. So you heard all this great story. Okay, so you probably have a little bit sense of what our platform is about. Today, you're thinking about you want to learn some education as well, because we never learn, right, the personal finance. Then maybe you can learn how to get a proper protection for your family, how to do the saving and investment, right, how to manage the debt if you have it, and how to do the living trust and living well for your estate, and how to offer better education for our kids, right, how to plan for our own retirement. So at least with education, help your own family. But also, right, as we mentioned, you can also earn part-time income. right? Maybe you have a purpose of your life. You can help more family. Become somebody, have a new hope, a new dream. Bring your family to travel the world, just like Landon, right? And build a business so that you can have a control on your time and your income. So no matter which one, right? So grab it. So, I think opportunity is always equal to everyone, but not everybody know how to grab the opportunity. I hope you take our message and really take this chance, grab this opportunity. All right. So I want to take this, thank all the attendants. So now I'm going to give this floor back to our MC Elaine, and she's going to lead you to do a short survey. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Pingping, for the wonderful presentation and all the presenters to share with us with their experience with this platform. Thank you. So please don't go, everyone. Right now, I am seeing we have about 230 people here online with us. I would like to invite you to do a short survey with us. It's going to be interactive. All you have to do is to click on the answer that fits your opinion. All right. So shall please help to bring up the quick poll. First question is, are you suffering from financial losses as a result of the recent economic downturn? Yes or no? We're going to give 3 seconds to you. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Wow, we got 70% of people are suffering from this economic downturn and 30% are doing pretty well. Let's see the next question. Are you concerned about any of the following? You can do multiple selections. Too many bills or debts, or lack of saving or investment for retirement, lack of preparation for your kids' college education, or not enough protection against the long-term illness or death. 3, 2, 1. Let's see the result. While 77% are selecting lack of saving and investment for retirement. Now you know the information that we can provide you, so hopefully you can leverage all the knowledge that we can teach you here. Next question coming up. Do you support children, aging parents, or other dependents? Yes or no? 3, 2, 1. Yes, okay, most of us, 84% of us have children or aging parents or both, what we call the sandwicher. Let's see next question coming up. Are you concerned about the future of your job or career? 3, 2, 1. Yes, 77% of the people are having concern of their future job and career. And just what Pingping mentioned, this could be an opportunity for you to choose from. Next question. Do you feel that financial concept that involves investment, insurance, debt, inflation, and taxes are confusing? 3, 2, 1. Yes, 85% of people think this is confusing. However, the workshop classes that we provide will help you to learn those in a very easy way. All right, next question. When saving and investing, what would you rather have for your money? Is it better return or better safety? 3, 2, 1. Better return. 60% go for better return and 40% for better safety. Okay, next question. What is your current age range? Please select one. Let us know which our audience age range. 3, 2, 1. So today's seminar, about 67% of the people are in the range of 45 to 65. This is probably the reason why people worry about the retirement and an investment. Now, next question. What is your ideal retirement age? Is it before 65 or after 65? 3, 2, 1. Before 65. 76% would like to retire before 65. And if you want to do that, you better to have a plan. All right, next question. Do you want to learn how to get your children into a good college with proper funding? 3, 2, 1. 84% of the people, yes. All right, let's see the next question. Do you want to learn about how money works and how to build a strong financial foundation? 3, 2, 1. Great, 98% people want to learn about how money works. This is exactly the campaign purpose. We need to learn how money works and how to manage and how to build a strong financial foundation. Now, next question. Are you interested in making money on a part-time basis? 3, 2, 1. Wow, 95% of people say yes. Yeah, this is the great time to have plan B. And I think this is the last question coming up. Do you want to explore a new business career in a fast-growing financial industry? 3, 2, 1. 96% of people wanted to explore a new business career in the financial industry. Thank you for all the answering. Hope that you get a lot of information from us. For further information, you can contact the person who invited you. And thank you for joining us today. That concludes today's meeting. Thank you. Bye-bye.